Hi everyone, Tam's here. In this video, I'm going to share with you a simple handwriting trick that I often use when I want words to look like they may be calligraphy, but they just aren't calligraphy for whatever reason. I use this style of handwriting and this little trick in my garden journal grimoire video that I shared a couple of weeks ago, and I had several requests to demonstrate how I do this trick. It's very simple. Let me share with you the materials that I use. I use a very fine micron pen. This is a .05. You can use any type of marker that you like. I just find for me the finer tip gives me a little more control. And I also, this is a very complicated tool. This is a pencil. I do draw out lines that can later be erased just to help my words line up a little more. And I'm going to quickly demonstrate the trick. It's very simple. All right, the first thing I do is I draw out pencil lines, and you can go back and erase those, but it just helps for you to line up your letters a little better. And what I want you to do to start, we're going to use the word hello because it's probably one of the easiest words to use for practicing handwriting, and just write it out in your handwriting. Now, please don't try to copy someone else's handwriting. Use your very own. I'm going to start with cursive, and I'm going to write out the word hello in my own cursive handwriting. All right. Now, just kind of trace over it in the air and pay attention to every downstroke, downstroke, and go back into the word. And for every downstroke, you're going to add another bar. So for this H, it goes down here. You see I did that? And I'm going to color it in. And for demonstration purposes, I may not color it in all the way just for time. Again, we go down here and I color it in. The E. And I'm going to finish up all of these on faster speed. All right. So there's the trick in all its glory. Hopefully you can tell that it's not that difficult. Let's say that you don't like writing in cursive. I'm going to show you how I did this little guy here. Just write in your own print. So I'm going to write out hello. And hopefully you'll see that my print is very simple. It's nothing to get excited about. And again, for every downstroke, you're going to put a thicker bar. Now, what I like to do with the printed letters, because they don't have the nice squirrely squigglies like our cursive, on the end caps, I like to put these little things like this. You've probably seen this in many places. And you can take the time to color it in as much as you like. And for the E, now his end point is going up, so we don't want to make that thick, but we do want to put a little funky thing on the end. And here's the O. And again, this is so forgiving because if you've got a letter that's not quite like you like, see this little O has this little thing going on here, but I can fix that with my downstroke and color it in. You never know the difference. None the wiser. And then, of course, for the L's, we'll just be coming down like this because the L's are downstrokes, so they would be totally bold there. And get this little guy. There you go. Awesome. Now, for things where I want the writing to be circular, you want to add, this is just a rubber stamp. I got it at Michael's, I think, for $1 a couple years ago. But if you want to jazz up a little treat bag or something for Halloween, which is something that I like to do, it's very inexpensive. You can even get the sandwich bags at Dollar Tree. You can get like a pack of 40, I think, for $1 and do this and just throw the candy in there and make it a little more special. I'm going to show you what I do for that. I do, I'm not drawing a line here, but I put the stamp down wherever I want it. And then I use another very complicated tool. This is a mason jar lid ring. And I use this because I can easily center where I think I want everything to go. And then I draw the circle around with a pencil. You can later erase this. And this gives you a guide on the top. It also gives you a guide on the bottom, but you do have to be a little more careful down here. But once again, I'm just going to write hello. And for those of you that don't like your handwriting, please notice that my handwriting is not that wonderful. I'm very envious of other people's handwriting, and I'm always trying to improve mine. But, that's not the most exciting hello. But once I add the downstrokes, it jazzes it up a little bit. So there you go. You can do the same thing with the white marker if you like. And again, use rubber stamps to make it more, give it more of a Halloween feel. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.